Most fighter pilots will tell you that the sound of a Spitfire's Rolls-Royce Merlin engine is the sweetest noise ever created by a piston motor. The iconic Spitfire was vital in the Allied victory in the Battle of Britain, but according to 92-year-old veteran Laurie McIntosh, the Spit did have its shortcomings.
Certainly, a wonderful aeroplane, at the time a wonderful aeroplane, a slightly better aeroplane than the Messerschmitts, but not much so. We had one big advantage: we could outturn them. We couldn't outrun them, we couldn't outdive them, but we could outturn them.
The wonderful Temora Aviation Museum in southern New South Wales has 2 Spitfires in its collection, and it has developed a living history education program that will enable high school students from around Australia to see and hear firsthand the stories of unsung heroes.
Sometimes it's good for kids to be able to go and either have a hands-on contact with what was there, or a face-to-face contact with somebody who was actually part of the history they're studying. It makes the learning process so much better.
The Temora Museum is the brainchild of businessman and flying enthusiast David Lowy.
Well, I think that it's very important that school children today understand the sacrifices made by young Australians in times of war in the past, and the extraordinary things that ordinary people did in defence of our country, and the sacrifices that they made, creating this wonderful country that we have.
At Temora, that means walking around, and if they are lucky, seeing one of the 15 flying warbirds in its collection actually flying. These include the Wirraway fighter. This was an Australian-built machine that took on the Japanese Zeros in the battle for Australia. During one battle, just 8 Wirraways took on 100 Japanese planes over Rabaul. Only 2 of the Australian planes survived. Wirraways recorded just 1 enemy kill during the war, when a Japanese Zero was shot down off Papua New Guinea in December 1942. Thanks to the Lowy family's generosity, the Temora Museum has funded a nationally recognised history program and established an interactive learning centre. The program will be available to secondary school students, and the museum expects hundreds a week to make the journey to Temora to utilise this unique resource. This is Ian McPhedran reporting.